What is going on, dudes? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the day we finally put the Coyote back together. As you guys know, I have been wanting to get this thing back together for so long. Today's the day. I'm going to be taking the car to the shop and we are going to get going on putting the motor in the car in about a week and a half to 2 weeks, give or take. My time frame could be way off. I could be right on. I don't really know yet, but should be in the car running, hopefully 2 months max. So that is super exciting to know that we finally are like there. It's in the reach now. But it's still very early in the morning. I don't have work until much later, which always stops me every day for my videos. But we're gonna get this thing up and running. Well, not running, but it's gonna be together and in running shape. It's pretty straightforward. I have everything. There was one hiccup though. The ring compressor that I was using is a piece of junk. You have to get one that's fit for that bore size. So in this case, it's a 3.630. So I was using a universal. It fits from like anything from 3 inches to 7 inches, and it just wasn't working. So I needed to buy the set bore size one. MMR sells it, but it wouldn't be here till like late next week. So because that's the case and this motor is still so brand new, I'm reusing the stock piston rings. I talked to a couple people, they said that's totally fine to do. The motor only has 20,000 miles, that's fine, you're okay. That's enough chit chat though. Let me show you what we're actually doing today. As you can see right here, I did get piston 1 on. So then 2 needs to go, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 obviously. Once those are on, we're gonna get started putting the heads on. I am gonna clean off the top of this just to get the carbon buildup off of everything. I was gonna try and record everything, but it took like 20 minutes probably to get this piston in. But I got it. It is really a pain without having a correct ring compressor. What I've been using is this worm gear clamp. I've been using this in combination with rubber mallet and using a little plastic knife to try and like compress it. And you have to pretty much loosen this because this side over here will sit flush, but this side won't because of that little contraption right there. So you have to like get one side in and then rotate it so that that side sits flush and then compress it again and then hit it in. But I mean, it works. It just takes a little bit longer. So now that this is in there, we're just gonna kind of rotate the crank. There it is. Perfect. Okay. So as you can see here, I had hit the piston in a little bit. It's resting on the crank. My bearing is in. Now we're gonna get the bottom part of the connecting rod and a new bearing. Before we do anything again, I'm just gonna spray my towel with some of that cleaner. And this is engine parts cleaner, so everything that I'm cleaning right now is totally safe. We're gonna get our little lock lined up on the bearing. Start to push it in, straighten it out, and then we're gonna get some engine assembly lube, give it a little dash, spread it all nice and even. You want to get a nice thick coat on there. Now this is ready to be connected to the other end of the rod. So we're gonna put that on right there. Boom. We're gonna get our new connecting rod bolts. These are stretch bolts, so you can't reuse the same ones. Get these out of here. We're gonna oil these up because you wanna lube them with engine oil. If you have a little oil squirter, that's great. I'm just using a syringe. I mean, it does the same thing. So I'm just gonna get a little coat of oil on these. Bam, perfect. And start to tighten her down. I'm not gonna bore you with showing you through all the rest, but I will catch you guys once I get the other 6 in. Quick little update for you guys. I have been working on this thing. It's been going super smoothly so far. I have cylinders 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 taken care of. 6 is right here, 7 and 8 are still back on that table. However, I did just run out of my engine parts cleaner. So I need to run to the store to get some of that, and I'm also starving. So I'm gonna go get some food, and we are gonna take you with me. Good girl. I did want to take some time right now just to kind of recap on what I've been doing with the motor the last few weeks, everything I've learned, kind of just my experience with it in general. First off, everything, like I said in the last video, was that it's just like a big set of Legos. Everything has been very simple. It's like all the information is online, and really that goes for everything. Like if you want to try and do something, all the information is online and it's very easy to get. Or you get the manual for like 15 bucks on eBay, which was another thing I did. I've bought a bunch of books, I've bought a ton of stuff to help me do this project. But just reading different books, reading articles, going on forums, mostly books, and just finding like reliable sources, shop manuals, all that good stuff. But with all that, you can pretty much do anything, and it tells you torque specs, it tells you, you know, step by step of how to do it. There's tons of YouTube videos of very knowledgeable people, and I've been watching tons of those, so I've learned so much, and it's just been like a really fun experience more than anything. Even though, yes, there's times where I'm like, you know, screaming in my garage because I'm pissed off that something's not going right, but then once you figure it out, you're like, oh, well, that was kind of user error, I was doing it wrong. And learning the different little tricks too, because obviously when you're trying to do something, maybe buy the book, but that doesn't really work. I mean, it works if you're in the workshop, but if you're not and you're in your garage, there's like different tricks and stuff that you got to figure out. So watching YouTube videos, there's a ton of different things that are like, oh, if this doesn't work, which it won't, do this and this will work. And it's like some kind of weird ragtag way of doing something, but it works out just the same. But I just got to AutoZone, so I'm gonna go get that cleaner and then go grab some food, and we will be right back in the garage. There's the goodies. There's a Coyote. There's a Subi. Let's go get some Mickey D's, huh? What do you guys say? All right, we secured the bag. Got some McDoubles and some Egg McMuffins. Man, we lit out here. Thanks, McDonald's. All right, let's get going. And we are finished up. Take a look at this. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Look at that. It works. Let's go. And the graduating class of 2019 YouTube Certified Mechanics, Cole Hegwer. Woo! Yo, for real? Look at this shit. I did it. YouTube, shout out. All the pistons are in. I just need to torque down all of the connecting rod bolts. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now, and then we're gonna move forward onto the next step, which will be the heads. But before we do that, I have a surprise. Ta-da! I joined the Snap-on team, boys. So I just picked up this Snap-on torque wrench. And what's really cool about this is that it goes foot-pounds, inch-pounds, and it reads degrees. So a lot of the stuff on the motor, you have to have it to a certain degree. So I got this torque wrench. It was on eBay. It was used. Oh, it even has batteries. Another update, everything is torqued down now. I have the head gaskets on. And I do need to clean off the bottom of the valves. So if we walk out here, you can see just a little dirty. So nothing some of this cleaner can't fix. We'll just get it cleaned up and then throw these bad boys back on, put on the ARP head bolts, and we're in action. Now that everything is all clean, we are just test fitting all the ARP head studs. So I'm just putting these in. You're not supposed to do them with lube just yet. You're just kind of making sure that they all go all the way down and that they're all sitting at about the same distance. So far they are, but I am going to have to make another trip to the store to go get a, I believe this is a 3/16. Yeah, I need to get a 3/16 socket so I can actually throw it on my impact and on my torque wrench when the time comes to actually install these bad boys. So since I have to go get another tool to continue the video, and it's getting a little late in the day, I'm getting a little tired and I have work in a while, I'm going to cut it right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is just episode 1 of rebuilding the Coyote. This is going to be a little mini series. where it's going to be everything from start to finish and me getting the motor together itself. Next, we're going to continue on like the whole Coyote swap project, which is the main series of, honestly, the channel at this point. So, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned a little something. And if you enjoyed it all, please leave a thumbs up. It will really help out. And be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. It's like right here somewhere or on that side. I think it's right here though. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see y'all next time. Peace out. And be sure to work more and talk less. See ya.